finally feeling like myself again. I started this new job 3 months ago and I'm just now feeling like I know what I'm doing. So come along with me this week while I actually figure out what it is I want to do with my life post PhD. Imposter syndrome did have a hold on me, but I've started to remember who the f I am, so let's get into it.
Blessings falling on me. I got weapons, need no army. Stat like Tetris, you don't know me. Stat my fatty, you don't know me. Okay, hey now, it's a new kid on the playground. So many bags on me, you would've thought I would get spray ground. Now they know I don't play around. I can hear what you're saying now. I just doubled up my flight miles. Coast to coast, no they ain't in town. I get rich, watch, then I get a sick watch. Watch me hit the top, I might make a TikTok.
Oh my gosh, hi friend, welcome back to my channel. It's only been a week for you, but it's been almost 2 months for me since I last vlogged anything at all, so major welcome back. I wasn't very comfortable at all with my transition post PhD. I have moved to Florida, I've started a postdoc, dealt with some health issues, and then adulting has just not stopped, honey. So I stopped vlogging. I was like, I'm just not the kind of person to be whining and complaining on the internet, and that's all I had to talk about was just complaints. Now I'm at the point where I don't mind complaining again, but also I have more to be happy about. So there's that. Since I last saw you in August, I cut my hair a little bit. My hair was like down to my breasts, and I cut some inches off because when I moved here, it was too hot, too much for me. I've already been through 2 hurricanes. I actually did try and start vlogging last week, and then by the time I got to Tuesday, it was like Hurricane Milton. So I've like had up and downs of feeling good or bad at work, and it's just such a profound experience of transformation. And the reason I'm like ready to vlog again is because I realized that it's not going to end in November. I said I would like take 2 months off and then I resume, and that was under the assumption that life is just going to get back to normal by then. But I feel like this whole time here in this postdoc will be uncomfortable and transformative, and I believe in sharing the during, not just the after. Like, I don't want to disappear for 2 years just because I'm feeling insecure and then like pop up again. Like, that's not how you build community. You don't build strong friendships by only being around when you're super good. So regardless of how things are going, I'm gonna stick back to the weekly vlogs just to make sure that we're still talking to each other. Communication is number 1, okay? Also, since I last saw you, all of my shit has broken. Like, not all of my shit, but all of my work shit. My laptop, my MacBook, she's dead. She crashed out on me, black screen, wouldn't come back. iPad, as of 2 days ago, also crashed out on me, went blue screen of death. I literally Googled iPad blue screen, and then it, like, you know how it has suggestions, and it said of death, and I pressed on it, and apparently it's a thing. So my iPad is gone, my MacBook is gone. I had to go get a computer from my brother. I finally have my work computer. Thank God I still have my desktop. Otherwise, honey, shout out to the cloud. Shout out to my phone. Because, ooh, the way I almost had a heart attack thinking all of my notes that I've taken so far since being here were gone. Please, I was so sad. I was like, don't tell me all my progress is erased. Shout out to the cloud. Shout out to the cloud. In case you're new here, hi. I'm Dr. Quin Jones, but you can call me Quin. I'm a 28-year-old mathematician. My area of focus is mathematical biology. I study medicine through mathematics, and for fun, I create these lifestyle vlogs about staying authentic while I am elevating and transforming throughout life. So I talk a lot about systems, productivity, healthy habits, womanhood, general life lessons, just good old lifestyle things. So if that's your vibe, I would stick around. So we're getting back into vlogging. I am easing my way in with weekly vlogs. That's just what I'm going to do for the rest of 2024, just to dip my feet back in. So we're doing a work week in the life this week. You already saw this morning, I went to the gym, I went to work, I had a meeting, I had to work on a presentation before and after that meeting. I am working on a paper. Oh my gosh, those are some updates for you. As a mathematician and a postdoc, I have a major responsibility for writing papers, conducting new research, building new skills. I make videos exactly on what my expectations are, so I don't have to talk about it too much here. I can just reference those. And so I've started working on my first paper. Like, what the fuck? It's October, so I've been here, what, 8 weeks maybe or something? And I'm like, I have an outline. I have an intro, I have a methods section, and I'm still working on the methods and the results. So, oh my gosh, one of my goals for the end of the year is to get that paper fully outlined, like words in every section. And then also, I have started thinking about ideas to extend another model. And so when I say model, that is a mathematical representation of a real world system. So turn a biological system into some equations. There are all kinds of equations, differential equations, all different kinds of equations, but you turn biology into equations and then you play with and simulate those to study the system. So that's what I do. And there's already a model established for the new disease I'm studying, and now I'm figuring out how I want to extend it. And I finally read enough of the disease and gotten a better understanding of immunology than I did before I got here to figure out a good enough approach. I feel like before I got here, I was really studying the cellular immunology response, like the cellular immune response, but I also have to take into account the humoral immune response, which was new. Still learning, obviously, but I'm working on that, girl. What else am I doing at work? I'm supposed to be working on this collab thing, but I have a presentation next week, which is why I was working on some slides today, and will be this week. And it's my first time presenting at this job, so it's like my hello, I work here, this is what I've been doing presentation. And yeah, I want it to be really good. So I've been working on that, and because I'm working on that, I see what kind of progress I want to share. So I'm also working on the things to put in it. So I'm working on the slides and the things to go in the slides. So yeah, those are all the updates. That's this week. Those are the work updates. I feel less like I'm an imposter because I finally am doing things, and I'm doing things well, and I'm being told to do more things. Like, nothing like getting more assignments to make me feel like I'm doing a good job. Like, oh, you don't think I'm dumb? You like the work I do? You want me to keep going? Thanks. I'll keep it up. I'll keep it up just for you. So yeah, that's where I am work-wise. I came home because I got there at like 9:30, 10, and it's 3:45, basically 4 o'clock right now. And I didn't finish my workout this morning. I needed to be at work by a certain time, so I just did what I could. I went to work. So I gotta finish my leg workout. I gotta go on my walk for today, and I need to eat. I didn't eat breakfast. I ate lunch, but didn't eat breakfast. So I'm gonna eat breakfast right now, and then I'll eat dinner when I get back. I know, it don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. And I already showed the outfit when I was at work, but I really like this. It's literally a white shirt and a halter top dress, and I really like it. Welcome to the vlog. I'm just gonna film this full week. I'm primarily just happy to be back vlogging and talking to you and feeling good again, because it's been hard. It's been hard. So I'm happy that we're doing this, that we're back together. Okay. Do I want to keep this on while I eat? I guess so. And then I'll change it back into my workout clothes. I'm gonna move for my sister girl.
Actor, pop my shit, then a muscle relaxer, intergalactor, worldwide capper. Who the thunk it? Who the got the ball from Big Blue, and who the dunk it? If this I swallow my pride before I choke on my greed. Show me my pre-production and it's still not enough. Something needs more, something.
Pop out, bitch.
Like a giggle, we jump on. hoes. Swing fingers, get your whole life logged out.
With some nice tits, nice splits.
All your fuck ass hoes should hop on mine like a cable.
A run coach, and I asked him, I was like, do you think the highest mileage week or like the taper is okay to start 2 weeks out? It's literally in like less than 4 weeks. So anyways,
I mean, the sooner you accept that I'm that bitch. Say a prayer, can't be too many. Your rotation, can't be too many. Make a payment, know I got plenty. That was my fault being too friendly. I was thinking everything was all good, but the whole time you was my enemy.
Good morning, friends. Y'all, I'm actually kind of cutting it a little late. My meeting is at 11. It is 10:45, and while I'm very close to my parking garage, I will then have to walk an extra like 5 minutes to get to the building. So like I might get there like 10:55, right before. Cutting it close with the campus traffic, but it's fine. I'm all dressed. I smell good. I've worked out. It's all good. Oh my goodness, friends. I just got out of 2 really good meetings, like really good meetings. So first of all, I told you that my tablet's no longer working. I still bring it with me just to, you know, make myself sad. But yeah, my tablet's not working, so I bought myself some physical journals again. If you have been watching for a while, you know I've physically bullet journaled before I started doing digital ones. So I bought me some new journals to get back in the habit. I got 2 because one is for my research notes, which is this one, this dark green one. And then I got one for bullet journaling. So goal setting, weekly planning, all the things. So we're back physical. I feel like it's 2018 again. Like I just moved and I'm using my notebook. Anyway, I have all the pens and everything. Like stop playing with me. I ain't have to buy shit because I does this, and I've been doing this for some time. Okay. So yeah. Anyway, the meetings I just had, I brought it up to say that I got to break this bad boy, and I actually opened it in my first meeting. And I took some meeting notes for both meetings because memory be shitty, and you'll be like having a good meeting and so many good thoughts, and then you try to remember afterwards and it's like, damn, what did we talk about? We talked about so much. That's what notes are for. So anyway, they've left me very excited and inspired. I feel like it feels so crazy to say this being maybe 8 weeks in, but I finally feel motivated to work here specifically. Like I feel like those first 2 months I was so sad about like not being in grad school anymore. It was hard to get excited about this work. It was just like new and hard and but now that I'm started working on projects, actually making progress, meeting with more people, it's like, holy shit, this is a tremendous opportunity. I'm learning so much. Everything that I said I wanted to upskill in, I am learning new skills for and getting better at. Like, hold up, this is a great chance to propel my career forward. Hold up. You know what I'm saying? Like it's amazing. So yeah, those meetings have reaffirmed that feeling also. So the first meeting I had was with an amazing scholar. When I told everyone that I knew at my grad school that I was coming here, they were like, oh my gosh, well, this person is there, you need to meet them, they're a great contact, great person, a really long career, amazing. And I haven't had a chance to meet her until now. And there aren't a lot of women here. I realize as far as postdocs, there's one other woman, and then as far as like PIs, I think she's the only woman. So amazing. And I got to meet her for the first time. Like, I've just heard about her up until now, and I got to tell her. Luckily, I have been thinking about like my goals, so I was able to tell her like what it is I want to do with my career. Asked her about her career path, like all the stuff she did and like how she ended up where she is now and if she likes it. She gave me some tips, like such good tips. Also places to look for jobs, and I got a pen, one of the good ones. So that meeting was just really good. I left that meeting being like, wow, this is an opportunity to find a new colleague / mentor relationship, the ability to share my work with more people through her or to her. And then she also told me about some stuff she was in. Like, now I'm thinking about reading nonfiction books. Like, I honestly never really even considered it. Never considered nonfiction books. Like, I am a fiction reader down, okay? But now I'm like, maybe there is something to be gained from reading professional books. Maybe I should incorporate that. Also, maybe I should be incorporating reading more in general, because just hearing about her career, it's just like, wow, I have a PhD in math. That is a unique thing to have, and then very few people who do have a PhD in math look like me. So many opportunities specific to my journey that I should be taking advantage of, and I want to be the best possible candidate for all those opportunities. So I want to know the top research. I need to be reading papers. I want to be like a great coder. I need to learn all these Python things and stay skilled in RStudio and MATLAB. I really want to continue to be a public speaker, resuming blogging, going back to conferences, like, you know, just that professional fire. I feel like sometimes we don't feel synced in with our profession. Sometimes it's just like a going through the motion vibe. But like, after talking with her, I'm like, wow, I want an amazing long career. Yeah, that would be great. Let's do it. So yeah, and then right after that I had a meeting with the old me. So I'm a postdoc right now, but there was someone who was doing this before me, and I finally got to meet with him about the work he was doing. And I met with him beforehand as like an interview, but this time it was more of I've kind of caught up a little bit. I've read the papers on what y'all have been doing. I understand more now, so can you explain it to me what you did and how it works? And so now that he can tell me in a place of me understanding, it went really well. I feel like if we had this meeting a month ago, it would have been totally lost on me. But now that I've read the papers, I've been doing the reading, I'm like, okay, this is a great time to have this meeting. So he just explained the model that he created, how it worked. And I'm considering, I really think I want to use his as a base for what I want to do here. ODE modeling is just where I'm most comfortable, and it's disease modeling, so that's the niche that I am in. So yeah, I think I'm gonna use his as a base, and now that I know how it works, I can figure out how I can expand it appropriately based on my goals and our hypothesis. So really good. And now I'm like, I gotta say, I had a meeting previously about a different method, and it did not leave me excited. It was like, okay, yeah, this is a lot. But after this meeting, it's like, okay, I can work with this. Like, I can play around with this. This isn't. It feels much more familiar to me now that I'm seeing it in a way that is familiar to me. So, great meetings, really great meetings. Feeling excited about my career again. Like, I feel like my scientific self-esteem has returned. For some time, I felt like, you know, do I know how to do this? How am I doing this? Like, can I do this well? I would tell my friend, like, I can't believe he expects me to do this. Like, does he know what I can do? He does, because I does this. So, shout out to my scientific self-esteem returning, because it was a where art thou for some time there. Okay, so let's hold on, because this is just an update on the day. I'm finna eat lunch now. I got my yogurt. Where the heck is my protein bar? and my big water. So yeah, I feel like my personality is returning and I'm finding joys in the little things again. So blessings. I'm also currently deciding still like how much of my work I want to be a part of my channel, because on the one hand we're not our jobs, we're more than that. On the other hand, I have a very unique job and it is important to me, and I would like to encourage others to try it if they would like to by exposing them to it. So it's like, I don't want to talk about it. I think I enjoy talking about it. I even follow people who like only talk about law school, only talk about med school. Like, people enjoy niche educational things, even if it's just lifestyle. But also, like, I also want you to watch me because I'm a real bitch. Nothing to do with my job. I want you just because you fuck with me. So, you know, gotta figure out how I want to balance it. Like, hashtag Dr. Jones, hashtag real bitch. Those are the two things I want to give here, you know? Because it's both. It's a both and. It's not an either or. Anyway, let me stop talking and eat my food.
There's often a nice gap like in the description.
LMAO, just came back in from a meeting or a seminar and started laughing at all these damn computer screens. Like, this is crazy. But this is my personal computer, this is my work computer, and then it hooks up to the double screen. So it's not like I'm not using all four at one time. But anyway, I don't know if it's just what's in the air today, but I'm feeling inspired. But it's officially 5, so the work day is over, baby. That talk was from 4 to 5, so day's over. Time for me to go on my daily walk. Ooh, where do I want to walk at? I was going to walk around campus, but maybe I'm gonna walk at the new place I found. I think I'll do that. And then boom, chill for the evening. It's been an actual productive day. Sometimes it's not productive, so I'm feeling really happy. I also just gave like a mini thought update to one of my PIs, and he was like, you're on to something. So that makes me feel good. Gonna continue that train of thought tomorrow. So let's go. Let's get all this shit to go.
You're a nervous talker.
Fried chicken and wontons and teriyaki glaze.
So I've started taking my vitamins at night because I was told that it was good to take magnesium before bed, and I didn't want to take all of them at separate times. So now I just take them all at one time, and then at the end of the night I also update my to-do list based on whatever I learned today. And since I'm using journals physically again, I have to update my physical and my digital to-do list. I use the app Todoist to plan out my days. You can add times, you can make repeated events. I am absolutely in love with it. And so I'm just comparing all the things that I learned in my meetings today and what I know that I want to do for the rest of the week, and putting it in something that I can assign priority and timing and reminders, and that way I have something also to literally click off in multiple places. The colors here, like red is number 1 priority, blue is number 3, and it just makes it really accessible. So I love doing this at the end of my night. That way I don't have to worry about what I need to do in the morning. I can just wake up without too much thinking.
Remember things I kept saying, that was proof God didn't exist. And you told me, no, I wasn't resting it. Cause in dreams, walk with you cross town. So die in the whole world. So my words forgave the right one. You can't go back on, but ain't nothing you can see. You got a right to exist just like you. And if God made it, but then we got to argue. Remember the Negro when he got us through the cage? You see what I saw next? You see something too. You can't go and stay. That day, 2020 took it away. The image in that face. To remember now, remember all the other faces. To get up from behind the glass. Open your mouth like you was going to say something.
Good morning. Good morning, friend. Good morning. I made my morning water with all of my supplements. My breakfast is almost ready. We're gym ready. Since it's Wednesday, I have no meetings whatsoever today, so I don't have like a time commitment for being on campus. There is an expectation for me to go to campus every day, but the time I get there does not matter unless there is a meeting. Thursdays, tomorrow, there's a 9 a.m. meeting. I have to be there at 9. Yesterday, I had a meeting at 10 or 11. I had a meeting at 11, so I wanted to be there by 10:30. You know, Monday, I have a meeting by 12. I want to be there by 10. So today, no meetings, so I'll get there when I get there, or type by. Let's use the heart bowl. But yeah, I don't have any meetings this morning, so I'm going straight to the gym. I'm gonna film next week talking more about like how I've switched up my split and my attempt at treating my body better, more gently, but that's next week. But yeah, I still want to get some work done today, but I want to go to the gym first. Got to fuel myself with some carbs and protein per. So. All right. Bowl of oatmeal, side of bacon, liter-ish of water. Breakfast is served. The agenda is, I kind of showed you last night, I went through my journal last night and added my to-do list that I use on my phone. So gym, leg day, treadmill incline as my cardio. My 1 hour walk is for the evening. And while I'm at work, I really want to finish the presentation that I'm giving next week so that I can practice it tomorrow. And by finishing the presentation today, I will also get other work done. Like my 2 projects that I have to present on. It's really just motivated me to make progress. Like my advisor told me it's no big deal. It's really just to like, 1, introduce myself to the cohort officially and to share what I'm working on. Like it's not a big like, I'm going to be questioned to that kind of vibe. But like I said, I think earlier this week that I really want to give a great presentation. I've been here for weeks. I see how other people present. I enjoy public speaking. I really want to give like a great presenter first impression. Like, I mean, some of them are like, oh, we were in your talk when you presented here via Zoom, and they enjoyed that. But I'm like, I want that to feel like that was nothing. So yeah, and I just love how presentations make you think about the work you're doing. Because like, yeah, I've been working on it, but now that I have to tell people about it, I'm like, okay, how do I describe my motivation? How do I say where I'm going? Like how do I frame this, you know? And that's also part of grant writing, which is something I'm gonna have to start talking about more because I really gotta learn how to do it. Finishing the presentation is the big to-do, and the minor to-dos in that are updating my journal, finishing or fleshing out some more of my ideas for one project, and then I want to create a bunch of pictures through Canva for the other one, because I be looking at people's presentations and their graphics be giving. Like I showed some pictures, or I took some pictures in yesterday's meeting, and I'm like, all I was looking at while making those was, or all I was thinking while looking at those was, who the fuck made those? Like, how did y'all get this to look like this? Like, did you create this graphic yourself? Like, that's definitely something I've been thinking about in addition to the content. So now I'm like, I want to make my own little graphics. I don't know how you did yours, but I know how I'm gonna make mine. So yeah, that's today's vibe. I accidentally put too much brown sugar in this oatmeal, but I'm not complaining. I didn't have my little cup right by me, so I started just pouring it out the bag, and a big clump just fell in, and I mean, tastes delicious. All right, friends, we're gonna do this, we're gonna gym. It's been 4 hours and I've made great progress on my paper, but I haven't done the presentation. Like, I'm working on the paper to fill in the presentation so I can like know what the fuck to put in there. But it's been 4 hours, it's 6 o'clock, and I ain't even touched the presentation, child. Damn, I typed the password all wrong. What? Oh, my caps lock is on. Okay, but I have such a good intro now, such a good intro. Of course, decided to, where did the freaking link go though? Where did the link go? Maybe it's in the other site? No. I have two like, oh, let's add this link so that I don't forget it. Boom. Okay. Really good intro. I'm really proud of it. And I don't know, I feel like a big part of presentations and papers and everything about our life, making videos, making reels, all of it is storytelling. And so a big part of giving this presentation that I was like talking about with my advisor is like, what's the story? You know, like, what's the start here? So I'm doing this and that connects to this. Like, what are the connections? What's the story? What are the relationships between things? And by improving this intro, I feel like I understand the story of why I'm doing this, and that gives me more aim, you know, period. But yeah, no, I just feel bad because it's one of those days where I spend a lot of time working and I feel good about it, but I don't actually cross anything off my to-do list. So I'm just trying to figure out how long I want to stay here to work on this, how much I need to give to tomorrow. But tomorrow I have like hella meetings, so I just don't even know. But also, I still gotta go on my 1 hour walk. I still gotta eat. And the sun goes down at like 7, so it goes down in like an hour. So if I'm gonna walk outside, I gotta do it now. I suppose a potential solution would be to email this presentation to myself so I can work on it at home. How about that? How about that? How about that? Let me at least just write the titles, you know? I'm gonna just do the slide titles, and then I'm gonna go on my walk. Okay. Let's pause on this computer and use this one. Child, I have no idea what time it was when I checked in previously. Was it like 6 something? Maybe. It is 7:47. It's basically 8 o'clock. Very behind my schedule. I still need to get in a walk to get my 10,000 steps. I may not be able to do a full hour, but at least 2. I mean, at least half an hour. So my personal computer is dead, and I've emailed my PowerPoint to myself in case I want to work on it any tonight. Unlikely. We'll likely just work on it tomorrow, but having it emailed to myself feels like a nice backup. But yeah, it's all like 6 hours of work. It's crazy how long everything takes to do, but not too much that can be done about that, love. You just got to do it. Just got to do it. All right, put my journal up. I think I'll go walk inside the gym. That way I can read my book some. Let's plug this back. Oh, and still much to eat. That'd be the hardest part, for real. Like, I gotta eat all that food and I gotta cook it. That's crazy. I've said hello. I've only spoken to literally one person today, but I got work done, and that's all that matters. That seems to be the postdoc vibe. Where I'm at, everything just fell out my front pocket. Let's go walking. Child, all I have on these shorts from earlier because I took off my sweatpants, and when I left the gym, it was hot as fuck. And I didn't need both, so I only had on the top. But now the sun is down, and it's like 60 degrees. That wind was crazy. I felt a lot warmer in the parking garage, but that wind was horrible. Horrible. So I don't think I'm going to the gym. I think I'm going home to cook and read and walk in circles. Okay.
I think some of the men are a bit afraid of you. I'm used to it.
So, I reckoned you were gonna die by the time I loaded you on the wagon, but you didn't. No reason. I know their real names. Maybe it is the 7, or maybe it's the old gods. What matters, I believe, is that there's something greater than us.
You don't know all the things I've done.
I've heard stories.
Mother, Your Holiness. Chapter 3, verse 12.
As water rounds the stones, smoothly.
A wife salves her husband's wounds. A mother sings her son to sleep.
Like I am a little bit excited.
This shit good as fuck, boy. Like, I've been eating this for a while, this like made up sushi, but this time I used wild rice instead of basmati rice, and I added avocado. I'm trying to like add in more fiber into my diet, so adding an avocado is apparently the way to do that, and I have to hide it amongst other things. So putting it in this and my egg nachos is a nice way to like sneak it in there. She was good as fuck. Good as fuck. What time is it? 10:18. I gotta wake up at like 6. What do I still have to do tonight? I just have to do my usual night routine of cleaning up and preparing for tomorrow. So we'll go ahead and do that. I'm nice and sleepy right now. Like I can feel the heaviness in my eyes. So good night. Good morning, friends. Happy Thursday, y'all. Cheers to being on time. It's 8:47 and the meeting is at 9, so we're here on time. I'm really fucking with today's outfit, like the color, tights, socks. Like, I really like it. I'm taking this off, but I'm gonna have to put it back on because I think my ass is too out without the jacket. Like, that's booty cheek. So we're gonna keep the jacket on when we have meetings and off in here. So that's the plan. I want to finish this book today. I'm so fucking close. And now I just need to get into my to-do list for the day. What I need to finish up working on for this week. So, yes. Oh, while I'm thinking about it, I also wanted to have a quick chat about like my scientific self-esteem, like in the way that I'm feeling much better now than I did when I first got here, about my ability to do this work and the direction that I'm going in. My boss asked me maybe a week or two ago about what were my goals for Q4, these next 3 months, for my first year here, my 5-year plans for next year, and it made me realize that, like, oh wow, he really does intend on like continuing to work with me. So that made me feel good. And then also it really just had me think about what are my goals, and then he gave me some examples of some things he would like me to finish by what dates, and I found those very reasonable. And then it made me think about, you know, my whole life, what am I trying to do? And that's kind of what's been on my mind since he asked. And yesterday I really had a breakthrough in what I want to do. Like, I got a very clear picture of where I want to be 5 years from now, and I know where I want to be next year. So now I'm just figuring out the path in between there, and I just feel such direction and motivation towards my career right now, and I feel affirmed in my ability to do this work by putting together this presentation. It feels so silly to say, but like, consolidating all you know and figuring out how to present it to others is the true test of knowing if you know something. And doing this work and like coming up with my own ideas and without like fact checking first and just giving my work to them, it's so different and it's really cool, and I just feel way more happy about it than I did before. And you know something, I thought we would be all calling each other doctor here because we're in a medical college, like there are scrub type doctors here, but what I learned in my meeting yesterday was that apparently when everyone in academic spaces are doctors, we call each other by our first name, but in front of company we go by Dr. So-and-so. Like if one of them was introducing me, they'd call me Dr. Jones, but around each other I call them by their first name and they call me Quin. So not as much like doctor feeling as I thought it would be, but still more doctor feeling than I anticipated with the independence and the like legitimate career direction that I have to decide. So I'm very, very happy with where I am right now. I didn't realize how perfect this job is for me, how amazing it is that I got a job after graduation in this economy, during graduation during this economy, and that it's in my field, and it is great opportunity in and of itself, and it's a potential connector to more opportunities. Like that's some God's work type shit. That's put me in these places kind of stuff, and I want to make sure I'm taking this seriously and really aspiring to all the things I know that I want for my career, whether that be my mathematical career or whether that's my social career, my public speaking career. Like taking my dreams seriously and being honest about what it requires from me to reach them. And the more honest I'm getting, it's going to require a good bit. It's going to require a good bit, but I've proven myself, I've shown to myself that I can do anything. I have a PhD, I have a degree in learning. I know that I can do anything. So now I just have to put myself to the test, decide what I want to do, figure out how I need to do it, then I do it. That's how it goes around here. So yeah, anyway, my meeting is in like 9 minutes, so let me finish this to-do list. Good morning. I gotta stop because I won't stop. Okay. Good morning. It's 1 o'clock. Good afternoon, friends. Happy Friday. I've been up for some time. I spent my morning paying my bills because I got paid today. And being responsible is so but also very great. Like, you know, you pay for everything you have to first, and then you take a look at what's left. You save some if you can. You buy the things you have to buy. I need 2 new tires, but I can't afford 2 new tires. I can only afford 1 new tire at a time. So I gotta get a new tire, but I also gotta get groceries and gas, which is what I'm gonna go do. But yeah, I spent my morning paying my bills, and now I've changed into my gym wear. It is Friday, so it is full body Friday. I have it off, as I told y'all yesterday. So let's see what I have to do today. I'm gonna go get myself something to eat. I was gonna cook, but then I was like, it's grocery day. I don't like cooking on grocery day, so I'm gonna go buy me some food, and then I'm gonna go to the gym right after. And then I'm gonna go grocery shopping while I'm all healthy minded. Those are my to-dos for today. Grocery, gym, read, maybe also work. But I have today off, so like I'm totally fine with not working on the days I don't get paid. So yeah, we'll see what all I can get done today. I don't know why I'm in the mood to talk. Let me tell you something, ladies. Education and money are the safety tools of women. It is how you make sure that you are in full possession of your autonomy and your ability to make your own choices. I know a lot of the women before us had no choices or very little choices or very bad choices to choose from. And so they were with people that they had to be with. But if you have your own mind and your own resources. You are not dependent on someone and what they want from you in order for you to be safe and happy. Like, it is fine to share your life with someone else when you feel you are safe and happy, but to rely on someone else for it is to put your life in someone else's hands. And I historically think that's a bad idea for women to do in men's hands. So if watching me just inspires you to care about the way you feel and the way you think, please, please. And if you want to get some more money, and if you want to get some more education, I would support that as well. I do support it. I'm telling you right now, I'm totally fine with it. Okay. Amen. Y'all, I was about to drive to the gym, but I honestly don't want to stop reading. I don't want to stop reading. There's been a critical development, and in the story, and there's a big like either or crossroad happening right now, and it's like I actually really want to know which side is gonna win, like where this is gonna go. And I don't think I'm gonna get to finish it, but I at least want to read a few more chapters. So I'm gonna get me some froyo and read a little longer before I go to the gym. I very well may go ahead and grocery shop while I'm just out here, because this is where all the grocery shopping stuff is, by the malls and the froyo stuff. So I might go ahead and grocery shop in the gym later. We'll see, but I'm definitely gonna read. Got a lid because I don't think I'll eat all of this in one sitting.
I don't really love to wear running shorts to the gym just because I'm doing bench press or whatever. Then it's just like
Friends, I had the nicest like grocer at Trader Joe's today. It was this black man, and he complimented my cart because I had it all laid out for, like, you know, aesthetic grocery cart pictures. And he was like, he started complimenting. He was like, what do? You give me a vibe that you do everything with intention, and like your cart looks so well done. Like, did you do this on purpose? You give me a vibe that you take pride in everything you do. And I was like, I have a PhD in math. And he was like, what? And then, you know, I love talking to other black people about having a PhD, because then they start, you know, really talking about it, whereas white people just be like, oh, and then but like, he was like, wow, I could I've never met someone with a math PhD. That's so cool. Your mom should be so proud, and I can tell, and like, you're so nice. And he was saying, like, he talked to someone earlier about how smart people are always so nice, and I was like, is that true? I don't know, but like, I feel like actually smart people have more to be happy about sometimes, so maybe that is true. But anyway, and then I told him, I was like, well, you're the nice person that I've met at this store. I've been going to this Trader Joe's. I've been here 2 months now, and he's the nicest person that I've had there. Most of them have been nice, but he's the nicest. And he was like, what? Oh my gosh, go pick out a bag, a free reusable bag. And I got this, I was like, this is cute. And he was like, yeah, let's go for it. And I'm like, oh, free tote. So shout out to him. Shout out to the grocer at Trader Joe's. I'm trying to picture his name tag right now because I was staring at it. Jerome. His name was Jerome. Okay. Anyway, we got the groceries after the gym. I really did still go and get them because I've been checking in with myself about my goals every Tuesday now, and that has made the weekend more important. Like, I feel like when I would check in on like Sunday, Monday, I would do whatever on the weekend because those didn't count. Those were the days I started taking track of things. But if I take track in the middle of the week, then I have to be on my best behavior on the weekend. So I was like, let me go ahead and get my stuff so I don't spend my weekend buying fast food and I have the food here to cook. That seems like a good idea to stay on track. So, yeah, baby. Started back getting the eucalyptus to put in the shower. We're in the winter arc season, so obviously I need all of the aesthetic moisturizing comforts. I've put up most of the groceries by now, but I wanted to show that I've been getting a lot more like fruits and vegetables in my grocery hauls, and I'm getting nuts now too. I'm also taking a fiber supplement. Like, a big priority for me right now is more fiber and more protein. Peanuts have protein and fiber. These have high fiber, and I also, like, we all know I do my best to like take protein shakes and and eat, you know, lots of meat and stuff. So we're hitting the protein and fiber goals, and we gotta keep that up. And I feel like there's always nothing wrong with a little pre-sliced something. Like, the easier to access the vegetables, the better. I've been starting to prep some of this stuff on Sundays so that I can just have it cooked and grabbable to eat, so there's no excuses, because fiber makes such a difference. Like, honest to God, who would have thought? Let me put this in the refrigerator. Maybe I should, I don't know. And I feel like this whole thing would fit in here. I can't tell if these blueberries are bad or not. Some of them are. I'm gonna keep them in here. Fuck it. But look at how blue these are, and then look at those. Those are black. Like, maybe I'm sold. Okay, we can't fit them all in here, babes. We can rinse it though. Two things I saw on the internet that seemed to have been helpful. One, keeping a lot of the vegetables on the door that I've been using so that I can remember to use them instead of them being hidden in the drawers. Because also them being able to see them helps me remember that they're in the drawer. So just like having them here has been helpful. And also I've been storing my avocados in the refrigerator so that they don't get brown as fast. Like they still will age, but they don't age as fast as in the open air. So that's also been lit. Great. Shout out to the internet. All right. I also got some more conditioner because I honestly don't remember the last time I conditioned my hair. Like I wash it 1 to 2 times a month, but conditioning it, I don't know the last time I did that. So I bought this, and I also got some Aussie 3-minute moist that I'm gonna use probably this weekend to wash my hair. And then I got some room tint spray just to use either in my car or in my house. Oh, and then I also went by TJ Maxx. Is it really a payday if you don't go to TJ Maxx? Like, just for something. You don't have to spend an exorbitant amount of money. Sometimes I will spend a good $200 on TJ Maxx. But today, you know, $50 was my max, so I only got $50 worth of things. I got 3 candles. I get like a new candle every check, at least one. It's a guilty pleasure. I got these scrunchies. Look at these scrunchies. They're so fall coated. I imagine myself wearing like maybe one as a bracelet, and then also having one in my hair because I've been wearing a lot of ponies, and I wanna do some high buns this year for the fall, and then put a scrunchie on top. Like, I think that's so cute. I had to buy them. Even if I never wear them, I'm happy I purchased them. And then I got some candles. I didn't realize so many people hated sweet smelling candles until the internet, but a lot of y'all would hate coming to my house. Or at least, I mean, I don't know. A lot of people enjoy my company, but coming to my house, I keep my heat on 75, and I buy sweet smelling candles. My house smells like dessert at all times, okay? I don't buy that forest bergamot, you know, manly smelling ass shit. Also not a floral girl either, but I am a sugar girl down, okay? Smells like food, smells like sweets. You got me. Cinnamon bun. Hells yeah, hells yeah, hells yeah. Also, all of my perfumes that I buy are vanilla scented, or at least vanilla based. You know, vanilla, nutmeg, sugar, like that smell on my body, and candles, lotion. Like, I eat it up. Sweet smells, I eat it up. Even if I can't literally eat the sweets, I eat up the smell of sweets. Like, I did get this winter mint. I will say, I'm okay with the clean smells. Like, clean smells I'll take, you know, like lemon, grass, and like shit that smells like a clean kitchen. I can deal with that. But mostly, I'm here for the food, okay? Look at this cutie. Look at this cutie pie. Y'all, it's literally vanilla cupcake. Vanilla cupcake, like, are you kidding? So yeah, I got 3 candles and hair ties, and like, I'm ecstatic. I'm ecstatic. What a successful payday. I mean, what more could a girl ask for? I'm just a girl. Okay, let me go put these up. I feel so good. All right, friends, I'm going to end the vlog here. I put up all my groceries. I am now clean and relaxed. It's been a really good week. It's been a really good week. I want to go back through what the goals I set for this week and just check in with y'all before we depart from each other. I have hit my goal of getting 10,000 steps every day this week, so shout out to that. I also, what else was a goal? Oh, try one new workout class. Yes, I did that power yoga class. That was actually quite hard, so check. And as far as finishing my presentation, I did not finish it, but it was one of those things where I realized I had way more to do to finish it, and I did a lot of the doing, and I'm maybe like 5 slides away from being done, so I'll complete that this weekend so that I can show it next week. But yeah, that's 4.5 out of 5 goals met for the week, so I'm feeling really good, and I'm really happy that we were together for me to get this done. I'm just so happy to be back in a confident place. I realized for me that confidence is very dependent upon how I feel about myself, and I feel the most confident when I know for sure that I can do hard things. Like I have a tattoo that says never do the easy thing. Like I feel my most confident when I am crushing the hard shit. Like I know that having this PhD, like getting it was hard, and I've been very proud of that, and doing the work I do now is hard, and I wasn't feeling good at it, so I wasn't feeling confident, but now that I'm doing it, I'm like, wow, I can do hard things. Losing weight is hard. I've lost 50 pounds since my highest, but then I gained back 15 of those. So then I wasn't feeling very confident in my ability to lose weight. I was like, am I losing control? But I've been back serious, counting my calories and being intentional with my movement and just being very aware of my behavior. And I'm seeing progress. So I'm like, wow, I can do hard things that way. It just takes a little focus. And when it comes to YouTube, I took a break, you know, because I didn't know where the direction of my channel was going. I didn't have a direction post-grad school for myself or my channel. So I wasn't feeling very confident about showing up on camera. The vlogs before this, I'm still sharing them because they're real, but I just don't feel like I had the glow that I feel like I have right now. And that's only because I've made it past that initial bump of like, oh, my life isn't perfect immediately after graduation, so I can't show it. But it's like, perfect by whose standards? Perfect by whose standards, Quindle? Like, what were you expecting for yourself that you don't have? And what about the way you live is unhappy for you? And the more that I've been here and I sat with it, there are some things that I, of course, have gripes with, but more than anything, I am so ecstatic to be here and thrilled for this opportunity and excited to share now that I know why I'm doing it. So just overall, my confidence has returned, my self-esteem as a scientist, as a creator, just as myself has returned, and it feels good, and I'm happy that I am back vlogging and sharing my life with y'all. Like, it brings me so much joy to have been building this community and to know that I have people that I can contact and count on and be friends with. Like, it feels good. It feels good to be back, and I really hope you enjoy spending this week with me, this work week in my life. I'll likely be switching through work weeks, focusing a lot on like what I do as a PhD, and then just regular weeks in my life about being a regular 20-something Black girl, navigating the world, this United States capitalist hellscape that we live in. So, you know, we'll have regular vlogs, and then we'll have real PhD-like vlogs. And those are the vibes. If you're here for that, productive, smart, baddie, fitness girl vibes, stick around. Next week we're talking about what I'm doing to really make sure that I'm taking care of my body in my winter arc with my fitness, how I am changing up my fitness routine now that I'm 28 and I know that my body needs different things. So we'll talk about that next week, and I really hope that I see you there. I'm gonna finish his fucking book so I can start the last one. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye, friend.